I really think men make it more difficult than it needs to be when it comes to the whole "what's your woman need from you" thing. So let me make it simple for you guys, and I'm gonna give you the four main things a woman wants from a man. One of the first things she wants is to be respected and recognized, to be seen as an individual still, not to just be seen as your girlfriend or your wife or the mother of your kids, but as a person that has accomplishments and has contributed something to the world, right? To your life, to the people around her and herself. She wants to be seen. Because, see, a lot of times I think because women do so much for the family, for the home, for the relationship, whatever the case is, that it can go overlooked sometimes by the man in her life, right? And when you feel like the contributions that you make, the strengths, the intelligence, all the benefits that you bring to the table are not recognized because maybe you're not the one going out there and being the breadwinner or whatever, then it puts you in a position where you feel less significant. So she just wants to be acknowledged and recognized for these things sometimes. The second one should be obvious. Your woman wants to feel emotionally connected to you and emotionally supported by you, right? Huge deal, because a woman's based on her feminine energy mostly, which is about nurture, which is about connection, which is about bonding. You can't do that if you can't bond over the most important thing of yourself, which is your feelings, your emotions, and your energy, right? So she needs you to be emotionally available to do this. And part of the equation is you being an active listener, because she can't really feel emotionally supported if when she comes to you about things she's going through emotionally and you don't have anything to make her feel reassured that you got her when it comes to that you got her back, that you're there to lend a helping hand to help her work through emotional things that she might be going through, or just be supportive of her in a way that makes her feel confident that she's not in it alone. And a big piece of this that a lot of guys struggle with is you have to be willing to be open with your emotions and share things as well. See, connecting emotionally is not about just being the person that listens and is there to be supportive. You have to be able to give your thoughts and share things back that lets that person know you really are dialed in and connected with them on an emotional level. Third thing she needs from you is trust. She has to be able to trust you. And this means a multitude of things, right? See, a woman looks to a masculine man from her feminine energy, right, as a protector in many ways. So that means not only does she need to be able to trust that you will protect her physically, right? She needs to trust that you'll be able to protect her mentally and emotionally as well. She looks to you for that, as well as being a provider for her, right? A lot of her wanting you to lead is you knowing what you're doing, what you're building, and that you can take care of things. She needs to be able to trust in that. And one of the biggest pieces of trust she needs from you is being able to trust your words matching your actions, that you're honest, that you have integrity. Why? Because she's based mostly in her emotions, right? Feminine energy. So when that's the case, she stands to lose a lot more or be hurt in really deep ways whenever you do things that may infringe upon her emotional and mental well-being, right? She takes that in a real heavy impact because a lot of who she is tethered to her feelings. And I'm not saying you as a man don't have emotional things you go through as well. Yes, we do. But we're not based in our emotions, right? We're more in our masculine, challenging energy. We're always looking to be the protector, not be the one protected. She sits more in those emotions because her feminine energy calls for it to be more nurturing, but it also makes her want to be protected more. This is why trust is huge for her. And the fourth thing she needs from you is empathy and understanding. Oh, this is a big one. She needs to feel that you actually can relate to her and what she goes through. Because a lot of times guys can downplay a woman's concerns because they look at it as not important or not on a serious enough level, right? And she can feel that. And when she feels that, she doesn't feel important. She feels insignificant and she doesn't feel loved, doesn't feel cared for. She feels like she's on an island by herself. So that means you got to have compassion for her perspectives and her emotions and her experiences, right? She has to feel like they matter just like yours do to you. And that means validate her feelings without judgment, no matter how you feel about them. They're her feelings, not yours. End of the day, she wants to feel understood. So look, if you are having obstacles in your relationship with your woman and you feel like you're not knowing where you're getting it wrong, I'm not saying she doesn't have things to work on for herself, but I'm talking to you fellas right now. If you feel you want to figure it out and you want to do better and you're not knowing how to do it on your own, reach out to me for coaching. Just DM me coaching and we'll get to it. Let's get it.